I think today net is so bad. Net show kodan കളിയൊന്നും നടക്കൂല. Today net maybe make me നോക്കാം. കാറ്റിലെ വെല്ലിലൊക്കെ നേരം മുന്നിലൊരു മിന്നലടിച്ച് തിന്നിന് ഞാനൊരു കണ്ടൊരു നേരം.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Nino.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting them to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be tough to defend against him.
Stojkovic, decent chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you
അടിക്കണ്ടായിരുന്നു
have people holding
പണ്ടാറാണ്.
the defence like that.
Azar. Kimmich. And it's Rijkaard. Raul. Out to the right. Messi.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
എന്തും
He shifted it to the flank. Hazard could try cutting inside here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, good spread. And here's Messi. So it is still 0-0. Threads one in. Stojkovic.
മറ്റൊരു പരിപാടി അറ്റത്തോട്ട് എടാ എന്തു ആളെ കാണിക്കണം.
Tries to pass it through. And Torres! Goal! Brazil! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to...
Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. He rises! And now a sudden chance to counter.
Brazil really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bonucci. Van Dijk. Messi. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now he's off and running. That is ended up in no man's land. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked.
പെണ്ണിനെ ഞാനൊന്നൊരു നീക്കിയ നേരം ഉള്ളിലുള്ളിലൊരു മിന്നലടിച്ചു. പെണ്ണിനെ ഞാനൊരു കണ്ണൊരു നേരം.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That is lovely. Hit into the middle, and the keeper beats it away. And the pass is intercepted. He's having a go! It's anyone's ball now. Out again for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. That's a sharp pass. Now, can they get him away? Looking for options for movement. Kimmich. Now it's Hazard. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Well, that has not gone well. Park Ji-sung. And he was quick to react. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break. They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's through, now is he in? And it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Mbappe. Takes a shot! Beckham. Just about up to 75 minutes. Kimmich. That is a great pick out. Forlan is fouled. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll fancy himself from here. And now as good a time as any to pull level.
Substitutions taking place.
Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That is good pressure, just pounded him off it. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He won't be happy with that one.
Brazil nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Hazard taken back almost at once. He's in a great position here. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Rijkaard. Deftly away. And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the...
ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക് ഡിഫൻസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. എല്ലാവരും 10 പോയി 10 പോയി ആകപ്പെട്ടു. ഫണ്ട് ഫണ്ട് നല്ലായിട്ട് പട്ടാവാല.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but...
Shot a goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Подожди.
Batistuta! He's got a goal! Level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Referee's given a throw. Well read, nice interception. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And there's green grass ahead. A decent chance! He scores! Into the lead once more. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And the shots! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the shot! Now, that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries to get it clear. 15 minutes till half-time. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cross flung in towards the middle. Now it's Stojkovic. And it's Stojkovic. Now there's a fight. Forward! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Tu patavali,
substitution for Barcelona. Number 14.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Neymar gets a good foot in there.
There will be 3 minutes.
Well, that is
at a
not the
time.
best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, no joy this time. And here's Stojkovic. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Beckham, cross to the back post. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Fallen! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Mbappe. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Forlan, and he's in on goal. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Stojkovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He's a sharp little ball here. Beckham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Played in deep. Beckham is there, and he can get that. He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's Neymar! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. But face-to-face, Batistuta! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Roberto Carlos. Has a shot! Cleared without hesitation.
Substitution.
Alonso tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, good steal, he just read it. And here's Batistuta. Great ball if he can get there. Messi. And Messi! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now, can they get him away? And it's played into the middle.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Gabriel.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And time is up. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally...
Toot, 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 toot. It to be present on black and liver.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, but fast, agile, intelligent.
And of course, behind it all, a dogged, a determined personality, a genuine footballing perfectionist.
And a player you always wanted to stay in the box. His darting movement, he had a great habit of being able to lose a marker. Superb player.
And the pass is intercepted. Stojkovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Beckham. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. It's a promising position. Stojkovic delivered across. Adarabioyo is there and he can get that clear. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Concentration. We can win, bro.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Looking for the run. That's going to go a long way. Serginho goes on a run down the left wing. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ruben Dias clears it away. And here's Forlan. Forlan! It's there!
Cheated.
Perfect placement.
Here
The
on
one
it,
place
it's
the
a
keeper
same
couldn't
match.
reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Trossard.
That's going in strongly.
Can he get it through? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Baresi. Bonucci clears. Look at the space, and Bebeto! He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that.
Up he goes! Oh, it's come off the upright. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, this looks sharp.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah.
This to complete the turnaround. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
In the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the second half started. Looking to play him in.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And he plays one through. He's shifting through the gears here.
ഉണ്ടായില്ല.
And that has been clubbed away. Vitinha, Adrabayo. And it's Valverde. Marquinhos, nicely weighted ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Back into the middle. It's out for a goal kick. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a really well-measured ball. This looks promising. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! And they're back in front. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vitinha. Oh, super ball. It could... Messi! Oh, taken with style. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your head...
And Messi! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20, Messi.
Barcelona making another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
The final 5 minutes. Now, can they get him away? Shot and a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Adrabayo getting this one clear. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, it's Bebeto. He's a sharp little ball here. Eric Garcia with the clearance. And we're
Shit.
done. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?